Welcome back, my wonderful cunts, on the 5th episode of the Zombies Workshop. I'm joined by HitmanVere and Robit this time. Hitman, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi. How you doing, Robit?
I'm great, thank you, Virgo. Glad to be here.
Nice. So Hitman's fucking sick as fuck, but...
Yeah, very sick. Been a few weeks, just sneezing everywhere, still going to work. Fun times.
Where are you from, Hitman?
I'm from Finland.
Finland. Fuck. What about you, Robit?
I'm from the UK.
Why is everyone from the fucking UK? It pisses me off.
Because it makes the best map makers.
Can we have some Americans, please? Someone?
Maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week. Is Mad Guest from America?
No.
Of course not. Why would he be? Oh yeah, he's UK as fucking here. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So Hitman, you've got Project Contamination, right?
Yeah, that was my last World at War map back in 2016.
Then you have Rainy Death.
Yes.
You have Perish. Hotel V2.
Yeah.
Is there any more I'm missing?
There is my first released map, Swamp of the Doomed Ones, which was like back in 2014 on World at War. Then one like half year after called Snowy Ornament, which was a Christmas contest map. And then there is few on Black Ops 3 which were made for UGX mods forums called UGX Azrael and UGX Christmas Remastered. And then there is of course Codeware for BO3, if you've heard of it.
I think I've seen some things for it. Isn't that like a multiplayer thing?
Yeah, it's a multiplayer thing where you fight off against other players in more like round-based objectives and try to get as many points as you can. It was a fun little small project with Little Robot. But other than that, there's nothing else to mention really, just few smaller mods.
Other than those 15 maps, there's nothing else.
Yeah, 5 years into modding, and I've been always the one who gradually increases in quality, not like a best map maker in first month and then work on a map for the next 4 years. That kind of deal.
Why are you calling me out?
I don't know, I'm calling out everyone.
I mean... Yeah, there's a lot of us like that. Old
Yeah,
London coming never.
Bottom.
Fucking Connor Dub's map coming never. It seems.
Oh yeah. Well, at least he got a job from Naughty Dog, so.
Dude, I swear he's working on 3 maps, because he was streaming, and I'm pretty sure he's working on 3 different maps at once, of like the same quality.
That man is crazy, though.
But I could be wrong. I could just be imagining this 3 map thing, because I'm not actually sure where I'm getting the information from. It's just in my brain for some reason.
I only remember like 2 that he worked on before he got a job, and I haven't seen him post them about it since.
Yeah, I don't know. So Robert, how many maps have you made?
I have made 2 maps.
Oh, more than Warhawk.
Yes, I made Croft Manor, the greatest zombies map of all time.
Actually, I do remember that, because I looked in your workshop.
I remember as well.
Oh, yeah, I never got
Let's
to play
just
that.
forget about that.
How do you go from that to fucking Warhawk? Who does that?
Well, I took like a 2-year break in between, so...
That's nuts, mate. What inspired you to make Warhawk?
Warhawk.
Sick. Alright. Well, what inspired you to make custom content to begin with? Like, to get into mapping?
Well, I've always liked making maps, really. I think the first time I ever made a map was in Far Cry 1. That was like in 2004, so I would have been like 7 years old when I did that.
It's on PC.
I think I did it on original Xbox, but it is on PC, I think.
I know a lot of people get their like need for making maps from Halo Forge back in the day.
Yes, I did a lot of Halo Forge on 360.
Everyone keeps talking about it, but I've never fucking experienced it. Can't be that good, could it?
It's not that good, but I suppose it gave a lot of people access to tools like that.
What about you, Hitman?
What got me started? Let's say 6 years ago or a little bit earlier, it was one of those typical, oh, I saw a YouTube video of a custom map, I want to make this kind of stuff. It was actually like I was watching NGT Zombies back in the day play the Last Stand Christmas from TMG. And I was really impressed with that, and also I got impressed by UGX mod back in the day. So I kind of wanted to make a map. I downloaded the World at War mod tools. I made one box in 2013, and I was like, yeah, this is too difficult. I'm never gonna get hang of this. So I took like a year break, and then at the, was it end of first or second year of high school? I think it was end of first year. I picked it up again and started making maps, and since then I've been making a lot of maps and working on shit.
Damn. So NGT Zombies, huh?
Yeah, the OGs back in the day, pretty much.
Do you know what happened to them? What are they doing now?
I see
He has a
NGT
real
time.
job.
I'm going to the channel to see what's happening.
I don't think he uploads much anymore, but I think he started streaming recently.
I remember them
1.1
posting about custom zombies recently.
Oh my god, there's heaps of content.
They
What
were
do you
also
mean?
my first introduction to custom zombies.
I think there might have been for me as well.
Oh, so many BO4 videos.
Yeah, it's all just gauntlet shit. Oh. Alright. What is with the lack of custom perks up in this bitch? World at War, there was like 10 million custom perks. Where they at in BO3?
I think it's hard to come up with new ideas. for
Dude, I got
custom
like
perks that
ideas
actually work
for
with the other perks.
days.
I think the lack of custom perks can be also from the reason that everything's done in World at War already, and people don't want to steal those ideas, technically. And I don't know. Some people might think it's too hard to make your own perks and so on, even though it's relatively easy with BO3's mechanics.
Because I feel like custom perks is like a big thing for the for mapping. Custom maps, I mean.
I think one reason also could be that BO4 introduced so many new perks that people don't actually care about the new perks anymore. They just want jog speed and double tap.
Shit. A lot of maps don't have a fucking perk limit, so you can buy like fucking 14 perks or some shit. Once you have more than like 5 perks on you, it gets a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, but some people want that overpowered feeling in their zombies experience.
If you like being overpowered, don't play my map when it comes out.
Okay, add some mod menu stuff.
Oh, it's going to require mods, so you can't have...
Oh, fuck you, Blanco.
Yeah, well, just because I got like a story planned, I can't have cunts just no clipping around. Yeah. So you've been here since World at War, Hitman.
Yeah?
Do you feel like World at War's community was nicer than Black Ops 3's? In terms of people being kind?
It's hard to say. A lot of my friends from World at War days, they really want back the original experience of going to the forums, posting your content there and that. But there was a lot of drama even back then, I would say. I was a really douchebag back in the day, so I can't really say much about being nice. But like, I think in terms of like posting content and so on, World at War had more easygoing feel to it. Definitely.
Yeah, because I joined in Black Ops 3, and fuck me, there's a lot of just random drama that happens all the time.
We had a lot of drama back in the day as well, especially with paid us.
I don't know what that is, but
People wanted to charge for their betas for their maps.
oh, paid
basically.
betas. Fuck.
Yeah. My pronunciation is off as usual.
Yeah, I can't imagine. Remember when the commissions channel was created on the Black Ops 3 Modules server, and I think people got mad at that.
Yeah, I think I remember a little bit. I left like a year ago on April Fool's Day, but never returned because I just wasn't interested in being in BO3 community servers anymore.
So I'm in so many fucking servers, it's ridiculous.
Nowadays, I'm mostly in like private servers.
Reasonable. I haven't played. I don't think I've played any of your maps, Hitman. Not a single one.
I've played Rainy Death.
What's that like? Is it good?
Oh, it's really good actually. It has a lot of custom CS:GO weapons, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
And I think that was the only map that I saw that in World at War.
You didn't play Clinic of Evil?
Did that have CS:GO weapons?
Oh, I thought you just meant period, not with CS:GO weapons.
A lot of people remember the map from CS:GO weapons, but in reality, there was only 2 of them.
Really?
Yeah, there
were
was
more.
all.
It had the AWP. That's all
Yeah,
I
it had
remember.
the AWP and P90. That's it.
Dude, and AWP and zombies. When you
Yeah,
scope,
I
is
have
it instant?
No.
Fuck.
It works like a regular COD weapon. It just has the AWP's model.
That
sounds.
I can't aim in Call of Duty games. It fucks me up. So, is Perish for Black Ops 1?
Yeah, it is.
How's that work? Like, is there Black Ops 1 Radiant?
Basically, Treyarch only released the beta mod tools for Black Ops 1, and it only had mod support for the multiplayer, so few people decided, hey, let's port the World at War Radiant to Black Ops 1. And it took like few years before they had good enough base for making the proper custom maps. And back then, I knew some of the people connected to these people, and I was like, hey, if you want like a showcase map, that kind of stuff, I could start making one. I'm almost done with my last World at War map, so I can transfer to that. And when we started just thinking about ideas what the map could be, and we came up with Parish, which was supposed to be just like Moon, but with the original idea, but it turned so much different from those plans.
That's crazy, cunt. So these motherfuckers
Yeah.
just went and fucking yeeted Radiant into Black Ops 1.
Pretty much.
Fuck.
Why would they release the tools only for multiplayer though? Who
I
in the
think-
right mind would make a multiplayer map?
Yeah,
There
dude.
is no multiplayer map support even. There's only mod support. It was just like they probably just started releasing the tools from like mod perspective rather than mapping support first. So they just started with multiplayer first, and then they would have went to zombies and making maps, but they just never get around to it. Maybe because of Black Ops 2.
Yeah, because they had a tight fucking schedule then.
Yeah.
And they do now.
Yeah, even more so. And apparently DLC 5 is still happening for Black Ops 4. I don't know how the fuck that's gonna work for Treyarch. Unless it's already done. All the maps.
Well, they do have Sledgehammer and Raven helping to make Black Ops 5, so...
Yeah, but while making Black Ops 5, they also have to make fucking DLC 5.
Well, Black Ops 5 is just gonna be like Black Ops 4 Part 2, isn't it, so...
I have no clue. I have no clue what's happening. Apparently the new Modern Warfare isn't even Modern Warfare 4. It's just Modern Warfare.
Soft reboot of the series.
Maybe the next
Great.
Black Ops will be just Black Ops then.
Oh, could you imagine, dude? I bet it will. I bet it will, dude.
Oh, the few years of getting reboots of every game. Nice.
And
They
then
should
after
just
that...
reboot Advanced Warfare as well.
Oh, fuck me. Bruh. Do you reckon Modern Warfare will be free to play?
No.
No.
Surely it has to be.
Well, they said they're
Hey.
including some free-to-play element. It'll probably be the third game mode.
I think multiplayer will be the free to play, and the new game mode will be paid with the single player. Just because I don't think that like the multiplayer will get them more attraction if they would make it free to play rather than make it the new game mode free to play.
Imagine if they had Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 campaigns remastered as DLC packs for the campaign side of the game.
I would not.
Could you imagine that though? Because Modern Warfare 2 campaign remastered is, I'm pretty sure that was worked on and it's done.
Just need to make Modern Warfare 3 next.
But I think Activision saw the response to having a campaign-only game. Or like, yeah, nah, that's not. So they'll just yeet it into fucking Modern Warfare 4 as DLC or some shit, pre-order bonus, who knows? We'll see though.
Massive yikes if that happens.
Pre-order now and get the Modern Warfare Trilogy remastered campaign included in Modern Warfare, the game.
I mean, that's kind of what happened with Modern Warfare Remastered with Infinite Warfare. So yeah, they can probably do that if they wanted to.
Well, COD is in a direction of which I cannot predict any longer. I have no idea what's
That's
happening.
what makes it fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the fuck happens. Just to see what goes down. Highly intrigued.
Everything just explodes.
Oh. Maybe not. What's your favourite custom zombies map?
Hmm.
Don't know.
Maybe.
Who?
Nothing. Just thinking out loud.
Can we choose one for World at War and one for Black Ops 3?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So for World at War, it's got to be the good old classic Clinic of Evil. I'm sure nobody's picked that yet.
Yep.
And then for Black Ops 3, it's Mori.
Fucking Mori. I think you're the
I don't
first
think
person
anybody
to
said
pick
that yet.
Mori. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Emox and the gang.
I think the gameplay and the setting is very unique, and it's very well polished.
Yeah, agree. It's pretty polished. Not a big fan of the layout though. Layout's a bit weird.
It's a bit basic, but I don't know. I just like it a lot.
What about you, Hitman? Have you
But those
found one?
spikes are very annoying.
Oh, I don't know how I keep forgetting they're there. It's just like there's no indication to that they exist.
Yeah, I wish there was like a plate there or something.
Yeah, like even
Like
just
a
a
wooden
wooden
plate.
plank. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Fucks me up every time. Hey man, have you fucking found one yet?
I'm wondering. For World at War back in the day, would have said my favorite map was UGX Requiem. That was the shit when it released. I was so hyped for it, even in beta stage. But well, I will probably just go with that answer for World at War. For BO3, huh, it's hard to say for BO3. There's so many good maps, but a lot of them have these little nitpicky things that I only remember, rather than all the good things the maps have. It's really one of those things. Like my nitpicky brain has a hard time concentrating on the good bits.
Yeah, I'm
But
the same. Like when I jump in maps, the first thing I see is like the errors. Like, oh, this model's flying, boy. Oh, I can see through.
you find those
the entire
even
map.
Treyarch maps, so
Yeah, I know.
all the floating models. Yeah. But I have to choose the maps, right?
It's okay, Hitman, you can say it. It's Croft Manor, isn't it? Why are you laughing?
Yeah, it's a serious. I wonder. And I can't even say my own maps because my maps are trash.
You're not allowed to have an opinion on your maps.
Yeah, can't have opinions on our own maps. I rarely nowadays play custom maps even, so it's even harder to choose because of that.
I mean, you can skip if you
I-
can't think of one. Well,
I think I will just go with Evil Christmas by Zero and RDV. Just because how it looks and all the FXs and so on, and because it was like a short time map even for a contest.
do you reckon there'll be any more contests? I fucking don't. Never again.
What this community really needs right now is a Christmas contest.
I hate snow maps, by the way. I fucking hate maps that are in the snow.
I love snow maps.
I don't know,
They're
bro.
so easy to detail, you just put snow everywhere.
Dude, that's why I fucking hate it. Because everyone loves Duraz and Drak, right? I fucking load that map, and it's just like, I'm just staring at the color whites. And it pisses me off if I look at a color for too long. That's why I hate Zetsubu as well, because it's just the color green. It's like, get me
Fair
out, dude.
enough.
I can't handle the one color maps. Snow and fucking super jungle. Nah, mate.
Fair enough. I love snow maps. I also love rain maps.
I love rain,
overgrown
though.
maps.
If you have rain, and the sound design's good, big yes. If you're under a tin shed roof, I want to hear the loud as fuck rain hitting that tin.
Just make your own sound effects. Add the VR mod.
Dude, just get a fucking ASMR mic and record fucking rain sounds.
Today at ASMR, we're recording rain sounds.
So,
Maybe not today. Maybe not today.
have you guys seen T8 Radiant?
Maybe.
I haven't actually.
Well, they've got some things that we don't have, and I want them.
I think a lot of people want them.
These motherfuckers have cinematics, camera animation,
Super terrain.
super terrain,
I just want
plugins.
super terrain. What is super terrain?
So, alright, super terrain. You know how you can, like the normal terrain, advanced terrain editor, how you can like paint the geo, like raise it, lower it. Well, with super terrain, you can paint models. So like a brush, and you can just paint foliage with ease. And apparently, it works in a way so that if you raise the terrain, the models move with it.
Oh my god.
How insane is that? Also, there's a fucking... Apparently, this is all apparently, there's a, like, prop fencing tool. So, like, you can draw a line, and you can put a prefab in, and it'll, like, just repeat the prefab, like a fence, along the line you create. And it'll snap to the terrain underneath as well.
Hmm.
Or some shit. I don't know how that works, but, mate.
Imagine just like a regular metal fence and it curves with the terrain rather than just going from point A to point B. That would look really weird.
I just need super terrain now and camera animation. Do you know how fucking cancer it is to get X-cams? It's ridiculous. You can't change anything of an X-cam. It all has to be done in Maya. And then you have to export it to the bin version and shit. It's fucking... so much work.
Sounds pretty easy to me.
No, I hate it. It should just be all done in Radiant. Why can't we have 2 camera viewports, by the way? If I could fucking have another camera viewport, do you know how god tier I could make of YouTube videos, cunt? I could just do like mapping time lapses, and one of the camera views is just, you know, in the good position looking at the scene while I'm on the other screen actually mapping the level. These things, we need them. Treyarch, give us T9 Radiant. Fuck T8. We have T9. Black Ops 5. That's what I'm going for. What's some random bullshit we can talk about?
Already ran out of ideas.
I know, we're only halfway through.
Yeah, we're zooming through the topics. Normally we
We're
spend...
just that good.
Well, it depends on the people, right? Because sometimes we take the entire... Like, sometimes we don't even get halfway through the fucking document I have. Because we're talking about, like, the one thing for ages. And sometimes we go through the entire thing straight away. And it's like, well... Now what?
Gotta edit this part out then, later on.
Yeah, I'll totally cut this out. This totally won't be in the final thing.
Totally. What is there to discuss about?
So do you want to discuss your map, Robit? The secret one? Are you willing to give any information?
You know, to be honest, I'm not really sure what my next map's going to be.
Wow. Remake
Just make
fucking...
us a little map.
Wait, bruh.
I
I
don't
can't
want
remember
to
any
just
of the map
remake
names.
stuff.
Yes, you do. You want to remake that fucking hot dog map from Ghosts. I can't remember what it's called, though.
Strike Zone.
Yeah, that.
There's so much mapping to do with that, though. There's all the beams
And
at the
you,
top.
and you have to make the blown up version.
Yes, please.
That would be good for zombies, actually.
Yeah, do that for zombies. Have it so, like, something in the map, like, you make the map blow up. Like, some sort of, I don't know, you turn the power on, and then it fucking somehow makes something explode, and then the whole thing's just fucked.
Just up, a nuke drops on top of you when you turn power on.
Yeah, just coincidence.
Yeah?
Think about it, Robert.
I mean, it could work.
Basically have Nuketown, except the town gets nuked. Which is how it should be. IMO.
I think I should just remake Town. I don't think anybody's done that yet.
Oh, dude! That's a brilliant idea. Fuck.
Oh,
What would you do to town? Did you change anything? Same, I agree with that.
I'm not sure. I think I'd just do what Zela did to it. Or Retro. Or whatever he's going by.
Zella Retro. Either or.
Yeah, I like his version a lot.
What about, did you get to play Slayon's version?
Yeah, but it doesn't run very well for me.
Because, do I think he did? I think, I don't think the lava material he created is emissive. So, what he did was use like 1,000,000 lights to light the lava.
Oh.
I'm just guessing. That's what I'm assuming, based off the workshop
I
comments.
was trying to figure out how he did that, because it moves in like a really weird way.
Well, because I also created a lava material for Zella's map. The lava on that, that's emissive. It's literally called lava emissive. This flow or something. I don't know. It's under the specialty category. There's a material type for it, and then you create a flow map which creates the distortion, and then an emissive flow map for the emission, of course. And it's like just water, but except it's lava.
Real talk though. If we were to see another town remake, maybe it would be time to see daytime snow version of it, because there's always the standard version. But like snow version could actually work. Maybe even make it like set in years back, like in World War II era, World War One era, that kind of stuff. That could somewhat work if done right.
Wait, what about years after the fact, actually? Because
How would it be any different?
the lava would be obsidian.
And the fog may have cleared.
And the fog may have cleared.
Mhm.
Did you think about that? Motherfuckers. So when the Transit Reimagine comes out, because it obviously will, yeah, we just have it all snowing and obsidian everywhere. At daytime. With the sun shining.
That would be nice.
Beyond the wall.
To make all the buildings really futuristic.
Nah.
All the shiny metal instead of the old brick walls. Like it was rebuilt on top of it.
That was really fucking annoying. When I started in Black Ops 3, I'm like, alright, let me fucking detail this room real quick. You know, I search up the models, everything's just fucking like curvy with digital screens on it. It's like, fuck me, cunt. Like, why can't I just have a normal chair? Why is there a screen on the chair? How? What's this? You want a fan? Nope, you gotta have this vertical fucking thingamajig instead.
Yeah, that's the problem with modding BO3.
It would be really easy to make futuristic maps, though.
And nobody wants to do them because everyone wants World War II.
What is with that, by the way? What is the obsession with World War II?
People just want older codes back, so they're looking for it in custom maps.
That's whack.
I think the futuristic style is very hard to do right as well, compared to like a worn down industrial building or something like that.
Pretty much.
Because
For myself, I really like modern and futuristic style more than World War II at the moment, because World War II stuff is done so many times to this point. It just started to look jarring.
yeah, and there's no real reference images to go off architecturally for fucking futuristic buildings because they don't exist. So that's a challenge.
That's a part of the fun, actually, that you can do anything you want, really.
When you think about modern architecture, do you like it?
Yeah, modern architecture can be good because there's a lot of differences between countries, for example. For us here in Finland, it's all pretty standard stuff, though.
Because I see a lot of people say they hate modern architecture and just modern art in general. I kind of get the modern art thing. That's fucking whack as fuck. And modern architecture. I'd say it's pretty... It's too simple, in my opinion. Every house just looks the fucking same at this point. Nowadays. Like all the new fucking apartment buildings and shit. They all look the exact same. It's like... Bruh, oi. Have you cunts seen American Suburbs?
Oh, yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
fucked. How do you know where you live?
I
How do
like
you
the
tell-
architecture in the UK because it's a lot of old stuff mixed with new stuff.
Yeah, I like that. I really like... There's some modern architecture that has really rustic elements, like exposed corrugated metal and fucking just raw metal, raw materials. I like that. I like the exposed materials. Big fan of that, me. But yeah, America's fucked, mate. Like, imagine walking down the street, every single house is identical.
Oh no.
Dude, that will fuck me up. How don't you walk into the wrong house by accident? Surely, there's been like 10 or 30 times where someone's fucking gone to walk into the wrong house. Alright, are you guys gamers?
Yes. Big gamer.
Alright, well, what's your fucking favorite game then?
Of all time? GTA 5.
Okay. What about you, Hitman?
Well, yeah, I would say I'm a gamer. Epic gamer. Freaking epic memes. I would say still to this day, I would say the Ratchet and Clank series on PS2 era was the shit.
Oof.
Those were really good times.
I played the debut one for PS3. I can't remember what it's called though. I liked that. What's it
You
called?
mean Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction?
Yeah, that I played.
Yeah, that's kinda in the gray area. The colors of that game, ugh. It was mostly just brown.
Dude, that came out in fucking 2007, can't. What the fuck? That was 12 years,
Whoa.
mate.
That's even older than World at War.
Dude, that's longer than fucking the life existence of most Fortnite players.
Oh no.
Fortnite, by the way, Epic Mega Games Incorporated, becoming
We
Epic Games.
fucking love Fortnite.
Have you guys used Unreal Engine?
I downloaded it, tried to compile stuff, and it would never compile because I only had 8 gigs of RAM. So I never tried again, even after getting 32 gigs.
Have you fucked
I've
with it,
downloaded
Robert?
it, but I've never played it. I've never opened it once.
Unreal is the worst fucking thing for level designers.
Models, by the way.
Everything's
We love
models.
model.
And everything's just done in the 3D view. So if you want to line something up in the 2D view, you basically can't because the 2D views are fucking cancer in Unreal. So you have to fucking move your camera around in multiple different fucking angles and shit in the 3D view just to get a fucking line up to make sure your model isn't flying or some shit. Oh, what's this? You want to make a room? Bitch, better close Unreal and open fucking Maya or Blender, make it in there, and then fucking import it into Unreal. Oh, you want to make a change? Ha! But open fucking Blender again. Or whatever the fuck you're using.
That's one of the things I want to do at some point, is make it like a Radiant plugin for Unreal.
Did you know how many people
Because
would
that will-
suck your dick for that?
Yeah, I know there's like people have done Radiant map file to model format. If it's just making that at first, like getting it properly working, that would be so easy to integrate to Unreal Engine, I would say. Even though I don't have experience in Unreal Engine, it would probably be easy for someone who has worked on Unreal for like a year or two.
There's actually a thing called Hammer, a Hammer to Unreal Engine plugin thing majig, where you can just make the level in Hammer for CS or Source Engine, and just yeet it into Unreal.
I don't like Hammer at all. I tried it once and I just couldn't get hang of it at all.
Well, Hammer and Radiant are very, very similar.
It just felt off
And
as a Radiant user.
They were both based off Radiant. Radiant was based off Radiant, and Hammer was based off Radiant. All the way back in Quake. GTK Radiant. ID Tech in 1998.
Yeah, every time someone brings up the discussion, Hammer or Radiant, if they're using, for example, Hammer, they will always say Radiant feels off, and Radiant users will say that Hammer feels off. It's what's the deal with that? Like, how different but same can they be in the end?
Well, get this. I started mapping in CSGO on Hammer, and I released a CS map, and then I fucked off to BO3. And what I find is Radiant for Black Ops 3 is infinitely better than Hammer for CSGO, because Radiant's more up to date. You have lighting in the engine. You can fucking see the lights you're placing and what they do to the level. Whereas in CS, you have to compile the map every single fucking time to just see a light that you placed.
Same as World at War and BO1.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with those two. Oh, did you see the
fun.
Black Ops 2 fucking mapping or whatever? Mods things?
Yeah, I've seen time to time those posts that they do the same thing as BO1.
Can't you get banned for that?
In my, like, I haven't looked it up that much. I would guess so, because they would probably need to modify some parts of the game that you shouldn't be touching on. But according to some people, it's perfectly legal. I don't know. I haven't looked it up.
Because I'm fucking banned on Black Ops 2. And they won't unban me.
It probably would be fun to make a small map on that game. Just so I can say that I've been mapping on all the current Treyarch games, except BO4.
Because the problem with I wouldn't care if I was banned if there was an offline. There's no offline. It just doesn't exist.
Why were you banned?
I was just randomly banned one day. Because at the time, I was a console cunt. Because I had bought... this might be a dumb choice. But I spent $400 US, right? On a thing called Call of Duty Raw. Which was a Steam bundle. And what that came with was every single Call of Duty that existed with every single DLC that existed. From Ghosts backwards. So I bought that. Right? But I'm still a console cunt. Advanced Warfare's out. I'm playing Advanced Warfare like crazy. One day, I fucking load Black Ops 2, play a bit of Buried, get to like round 5, close it, and then I don't touch it for like months. Load it again, click play online, connecting to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 servers, right? Next message, this account is permanently banned from the Call of Duty Black Ops 2 servers. So I'm like, huh? Whip up the Activision fucking sites back when forums were a thing on that. Make a little post. Yep, everyone's like, lol, you cheated. Irreversible bans, all that shit. And then the fucking post got removed because it's not allowed to be posted. Bans, that is. And then that's the end of it.
Fun.
And I own every single DLC for Black Ops 2, and I can't play any of them because there's no offline. It's just online only. The only thing I can do is play the campaign. Sick.
Well, at least the campaign is somewhat good in BO2.
Everyone says the Black Ops 1 campaign's good.
It is good.
Yeah, it was.
I have to disagree. Maybe as a story, it's good. But gameplay-wise, I heavily think it isn't. At least on PC.
You don't play a COD campaign for the gameplay.
Well, I do. I play campaigns for the whole experience, for the gameplay, and the story, and the fucking beauty of it. Like Infinite Warfare. Fuck me, God. Dude, Infinite Warfare's campaign. Oh, I nut every time I play it.
It's been a while since I played that.
I still have
RIP, Ethan.
PTSD from Black Ops 3's campaign.
I tried
think
playing
everyone
that.
has.
Dude, I tried playing that like 5 times. Every time I got to the mission after he explained shit in the train or whatever, and then you like on this snow level where you gotta hack a fucking drone or some shit, I quit every time. I can't get past it. I'm like, this is so boring. I can't. And then like months and months later, I'm like, alright, let me do this shit real quick. Get to the same level. I'm like, no, can't do it.
I've done it on realistic, by the way.
So
yeah.
Why have you tortured yourself in that way?
Because the camping is actually fun in co-op.
Wait, is it sadistic or machistic? I don't know. What's the pain
Masochistic?
thing? Yeah, that. Is that
Oh, masochistic.
flicking it on yourself? Enjoying playing, I mean? Sadistic
Maybe,
is where
maybe
you
not.
enjoy pain on others, right?
Yeah.
So, mass, I don't know. Fuck if I know.
Oh.
I'm no fucking BDSM expert.
Time to Google it. Apparently there are 2 different things.
This is the fun part of the podcast where we Google definitions of words.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, masochist is someone who obtains pleasure from receiving punishment. Sadist is someone who obtains pleasure from inflicting pain on others.
Yeah, so the first one, masochism?
Masochist.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah, alright. So that's what you are for doing that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Really like that. I don't know. The gameplay itself was fun in BO3's campaign. Story, I just ignored it pretty much when playing it on co-op.
So I was yelling at the fucking screen when the cunt was just talking. I was like, shut the fuck up, cunt, let me play. You're talking about nonsense. You think I care about this fucking not real simulation? Which is our entire existence, by the way. Shout out to Elon Musk.
I remember when they announced BO3's campaign and told us that it has co-op gameplay. I was so hyped back then.
Same, bro.
Uh,
Dude, COD
World
War
at War's camping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played co-op on the campaign a couple times. Didn't make
Yeah.
him going down though, because he's fucking shits.
Have you tried doing it the hardest difficulty though?
Nah.
I've done that as well. Back in the day.
That's fucked,
It
man.
was a nightmare.
Do you play Black Ops 4 Zombies?
Yeah, time to time. I haven't played it in like a few months now. But like, maps like Ancient Evil, for example, and Classified are really good experiences in my opinion and can be played time to time. But it just doesn't get me hooked anymore, as it did in like a launch.
I think do you know what fucks me over? The whole progression system and the entire like game design around the maps I don't like. The maps themselves I enjoy, but like the game I don't, because it's all designed to just be like, oh yeah, buy this supply drop and buy these fucking elixirs and buy these fucking talismans and buy these fucking tier fucking things. I already bought the game. I already spent $100. Not spending more. Shut up.
I don't want to buy your stuff. Stop asking me, please.
It actually like disgusts me. The entire like menu of Black Ops 4. And it's all like strategically designed to entice you to spend fucking money.
Have you spent any money?
Nah, I've spent
Me neither.
I spent $10 on CS:GO. That is the extent of microtransactions I've done. And from that $10 in
Spent a
CS:GO,
little bit more than that on CS:GO.
and from that $10 in CS:GO, I left with like 1,000 or something. Because
Really?
I spent like 6 months trading back on CS:GO Lounge when that was a thing. And then because I traded up enough, I'm like, all right, I've just got skins to spare. I actually gambled. I gambled once, and you know the fuck, what's it called? Fuck, what's it called, cunt? You know the black, red, and green fucking dickhead. Roulette. Fucking whipped like $50 on the green cunt. I didn't expect to win, and it landed on green. So 14 times 50 is the profit, and then I just fucked off from that. I'm like, yep, that's enough gambling for me forever.
Well, I did the opposite. I put $1,000 in and came out with nothing.
See, that's where you're
Not
fucking
in
up.
gambling, I mean in CS:GO skins.
Why did you spend $1,000
Probably not $1,000, probably more like 600-700.
on what? Don't say
Skins.
guesses. Like from the market?
Ooh.
From OP skins.
What for? Why?
Just because they look cool.
Why?
Uh,
I've hit a point in my life
I have
where
nothing else to spend money on.
spend money on me.
I prefer
Donate, by
skins.
the way.
Yeah, Patreon in the
Donate.
description. Go to my Patreon. I have a Patreon, by the way. Check out my Patreon. I got a Patreon. Thank you. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe. Did I mention my Patreon?
I've only spent like overall $5 in CS:GO and like few crates only. And I was so pissed. I got a factory new Worm God op one time. I was like, holy shit, I got something really pricey. And then I look at the price and it's $5. I'm like, fuck.
Oh, listen, you get
Well.
like a 10-cent skin.
Yeah, it's €2 at the moment still.
Fucking what?
Yeah, I'm looking at it in community market at the moment. It's €2.18, which
Ew.
is a little bit like closer to $3.
Well, the entire like market for CS has dropped
Oh yeah.
just because the new trading fucking things are put in.
Did it then drop as well when the game went free to play?
I don't know about that, but it definitely did drop when Valve increased the max price to like $5,000 so people can sell Dragon Laws on the community market now. And
Wow.
and Valve went through straight wrecked a bunch of gambling sites with lawsuits. And Valve put in a trade ban, so when you get an item, you can't trade it for 7 days.
Hmm.
And that's to prevent people from using skins on like gambling sites and shit. And when that occurred, and CS:GO Lounge also shut down. So when all this happened all at the same time, that's when the crash, if you will, occurred.
Alright.
If fucking Overwatch got its own game mode creator thing.
Oh yeah, I saw that someone made a battle royale in that as well immediately.
God, why,
Great.
dude? Why? How's a fucking battle royale in Overwatch, dude?
Ooh.
Get me out. Get me out of this existence.
So what can you do in it? Can you
Please
make
don't.
maps, or is it just...
It's just game modes. But I haven't seen it. But what I was theorizing back before Black Ops 4 even came out, alright, it was this is an easy prediction. Black Ops 4 is going to go to Battle.net, obviously. Alright, so I'm like, that's what's going to happen, boys. No one believes me, of course, because everyone's fucking stupid. And then it happens, right? At the same time, Blizzard announces Warcraft 3 Reforged. A remake of Warcraft 3. Right? I'm not excited for the remake because the original is epic and the world editor is phenomenal on the original Warcraft 3. So I 100% believe the new Warcraft 3 is going to be monetized like fucking crazy. The world editor is going to be purposely dumbed down so they can sell other fucking bullshit content. But with all this in mind, they would have to create on their launcher some sort of Steam Workshop equivalent for Warcraft 3, at least. So with that in mind, if they create a workshop for Battle.net for Warcraft 3, well then that could just easily be copied and pasted to Black Ops 4 for Black Ops 4 mod tools. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting at?
Probably.
Do you see the picture I'm painting?
Just make new forums. Easy peasy. No need for some workshop. We just need more forum stuff.
When DLC 5 comes out, which it will, Zombies Chronicles 2, Mod Tools comes out.
And the first mod we're gonna see. Yeah, we brought that jug.
One window challenge. V2.
Ah, yes.
Minecraft edition.
I love it.
I'm gonna call someone out real quick.
Oh.
Fucking J Sizzle98 needs to relax on his Minecraft maps. He's got like 20, doesn't he?
Does
Like,
he?
I don't know. Probably. I mean, they're actually built correctly. Like, I was impressed because he actually did it correctly. Like, the blocks are actually squares.
Surprise.
Instead of like what these other motherfuckers are doing, where like the Minecraft blocks aren't even squares, cunt. They're like fucking demented fucking rectangles.
Oh, yeah.
And the specular of every texture is always the same on people's maps. It's like, oh yeah, because this piece of wood, it's just a piece of glass in it, 100% reflective. It's a mirror. Good one. Did you imagine?
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at his Minecraft maps now.
Imagine gloss maps.
Imagine having reflections
Oh.
in my Minecraft experience.
As well, wait, this is another fucking bonus to Black Ops 4. If you don't want Black Ops 4, if you don't want Black Ops 4 mod tools at this point, maybe this will sell it to you. All right. Black Ops 4 has height maps.
Tasty stuff.
Do you know how easy it would be to detail shit in Black Ops 4? Who needs models? Who needs models when you can just have some dirt that's already 3D?
Very tasty.
Fucking sluts, Eula. I remember when people were like, nah, I don't want Black Ops 4 mod tools. Don't want it. Because then I'd have to move on to Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 is shit. Does it matter if Black Ops 4 is shit? Does it really matter? Because we can change shit, right?
I don't know. I would still think that getting Black Ops 4 mod tools is too soon. I don't know. It's just my opinion. I think BO3 is fine for now. I mean, yeah, it has fun stuff and so on. But then we will divide the community even more to the point that there's no one left modding.
Yeah, I feel
like there's
way
not
more
enough people.
on Black Ops 3 as well.
If it came out, do you think it's possible to create something in T8 Radiant and then just fucking backport it to Black Ops 3?
Yeah, that's what Treyarch did for the PS4 maps, right?
Yeah,
The
they did
ones they made
actually.
for Black Ops 4.
Yeah, they literally just compiled it for BO3.
There's probably gonna be some inconsistencies. like some auto generation stuff, maybe. But I would say that they would work.
I'd be happy to just have Black Ops 5 modules.
Black Ops 5 models?
Well, I reckon that'll be the last COD. For a long while. For a long, long, long time.
Big dubbed. They will just have Infinity Ward make a next game.
But what do you make that people want?
It doesn't matter what people want as long as it makes money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the market. What would the market purchase? People would buy Modern Warfare because just people like Modern Warfare. People buy Black Ops just because they like Black Ops.
Well, they just keep rebooting Black Ops and Modern Warfare.
Just forever. It's just Black Ops and Modern Warfare every year.
Mm-hmm.
Black Ops 9. Do you remember the jokes about like Black Ops 5 being a thing? When they announced Black Ops 4 and like the barcodes as the fucking BO logo. It just looks like a fucking barcode. Dude, that's gonna become a reality. Black Ops 19. What are your predictions for Black Ops 6?
Now we're going 2 games ahead. Whoa. Black Ops 6. Before it just leave zombies out, it's just a single player game.
Black Ops 5 is
That's
Cold War. Apparently.
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed that they are finally making a Cold War game, but they're gonna have a Treyarch who made BO4. Like, look at the graphics quality drop from BO3 to BO4. I'm afraid they will do that again.
Well, that's
There
just.
was a drop in graphics quality, personally.
Did they
I just think they went with a different art style, more cartoony and colourful.
I think the model department, whoever models that track, all the people there, I think they over polished everything in the like model of the model. Everything's just perfectly round, so they just naturally creates the cartoony feel. Also, they degraded the lighting across the board, and probably because of blackout.
Yeah,
But-
and I think that sometimes the game looks, I don't know, blurry? Something along those lines? It feels fuzzy sometimes
Yeah,
compared
'cause-
to BO3.
Because on the lighting, it looks like the pre-number radius on every single light's on fucking 3000. And everything just, you can see the fucking artifact from it on every light. Like the fucking, like, it looks like a fly screen. If you take a close look at the lights hitting walls and shit. But with that said, I think Black Ops 4's detail in the maps is far better than Black Ops 3's.
They definitely feel more alive,
Yeah.
with all the FX and the animated models.
I'm so pissed
You
that
have...
I can't
Yeah.
export. I can't myself export models from Black Ops 4.
Yeah. I think if you look at like maps, like Age of the Evil, you can see that BO4 can look really good. But then you look at the rest of the maps, and they just feel wrong. I don't know why, they just feel wrong.
Blood of the Dead looks amazing, by the way.
Yeah, so does Classified.
The new area they added looks fantastic. But it doesn't play
You
very well.
mean you mean the spawn area or
Yeah,
the warden's house?
The industrial area.
Yeah, I would say Blood does look good, but I think I would prefer Original Steel for its music, for example.
Interesting. I think they fucked up with the level design of Blood of the Dead. Having
Oh yeah, definitely.
having like that really linear start fucks it.
The whole map's pretty linear. I mean, there's only really one route you can take to set everything up.
I always get lost on Blood of the Dead and Mob of the Dead. I don't really enjoy those maps. So like
I think Mob of the Dead is my favourite map from Treyarch.
The only reason why I liked Mob of the Dead when they came out was Electric Cherry, to be honest.
Oh, one perk.
Dude, back when perks were new things in maps. You know how exciting that was at the time?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
Oh, that's pretty.
Buried comes out, fucking Vulture Aid. Shit. Paralyzer, dubstep gun. Shit. Shit.
The one thing I would say to fix Blood of the Dead was that the catwalk area is one-time thing. Like you go through it once, it just breaks off completely and creates new routes to take. Just no more linearity on that part. You get more paths going to the industrial area back. I think that would save at least some of it.
Well, with the fast travel, you don't even need to go on the catwalk ever again.
Alright, can I just say this one thing? I hate fast travels.
Yeah.
I feel like they're just the easiest cop-outs. Oh shit, our
Yeah.
layout's garbage. What do? Fast travels.
If you don't use fast travels on Blood of the Dead, the map is so big. It takes so long to get from one end to the other.
Yeah.
Every map has fast travels now.
Because they're all
Yeah.
huge.
Wait, I was actually
Foliage
thinking,
is huge.
I reckon DLC 3, like the map for Black Ops 4, is going to be the biggest map ever. Like, to a ridiculous scale.
It's just Nuketown.
The blackout map, but zombies.
I was
Oh,
joking
that-
about that on fucking Tazella. I was like, dude, the Great War is going to be on Blackout, I'm telling you. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised at this point.
I really want a blackout game mode that adds zombies to it and makes it like it has multiple missions across the map. And when you do a mission, it unlocks more areas you can go towards to. Kind of like an open world game where you
Kinda
have missions
like-
all over the map.
Kind of like exactly what Jimmy Zielinski wanted with Transit.
Yeah. Oh, I was pissed. I was pissed when Black Ops 2 came out that Transit wasn't like a campaign type of thing.
Well, at the time, I didn't really use the internet for zombies when Black Ops 2 came out. I had no idea. I'd never seen a trailer for Black Ops 2. The only thing I knew about Black Ops 2 is that it existed and it was coming out, and that was from the boys at school, at fucking primary school.
Yes, the good old times when all the news we heard about Call of Duty were from school. I was at that point playing as well.
Yeah, then I remember loading up Black Ops 2 and just seeing the exploded Earth, dude. Do you know how hype I was? I'm like, bruh, I did that. I did that on Moon. That was me. That's insane. And then you go into Trends, everything's fucking burning and shit, dude. I'm like, oh, bruh, I love this. It was epic to me.
It's so fun when you hop onto a sequel of a game and you see what you caused in the previous game. That's so fun storytelling.
Yeah. Shame that went away with Black Ops 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10.
Yeah, that also annoys with me. Black Ops 3 campaign. There's almost no connections to the previous games. There's like few references, like 115. No, not the 115. Noah 6 gas. One mention of what was Black Ops 2 villain's name? I forgot. Menendez. There's only one reference to Menendez in the whole campaign.
It sucks. Just wait until Black Ops 5's campaign.
Which
You
is
mean
done
Black
by
Ops?
other studio.
Yeah, you know what?
But
Fuck it. There is no Black Ops 5. It's just Black Ops. It's another reboot. Alright, that's what it is. Black Ops is just a reboot. It's going to have another Blackout. It's going to be free to play, except this time it's going to have 10 times the microtransactions.
it's not even gonna be Black Ops, it's just gonna be Ops.
I feel like they're just using Black Ops 4 to find out which microtransactions work best. They're just shoving them all in.
Bro, oh. Wait, watch
Definitely.
the next COD after Black Ops literally just be called Call of Duty. And it's developed by every studio. And it will just have elements from every game. And they'll sell it, they'll market it, they'll monetize it like fucking crazy. Oh, you love Modern Warfare? Have Modern Warfare elements. You love Ghosts? Here's some Ghosts elements. Except you're gonna fucking unbox any of these motherfuckers supply jobs. It's gonna cost you like $3,000 to have a 0.1 chance to even get it.
I will be down for a Call of Duty game developed by every studio. Like one studio takes over one game what they're best at.
People want Treyarch to do zombies, but I feel like Treyarch's too big to do zombies as a studio. They'd have to make like 50 maps.
Ugh.
Exactly. That's what we want.
Well, we're going to keep wanting, and Activision is never going to deliver on what we want, because Activision Blizzard is a company, and what they want is
COD
money.
Mobile, bro.
Haha, 10 cents, Lamau. Taking over the industry. Left,
Have
right,
you seen
and
the
center.
zombies mod on COD Mobile?
I haven't. I've
It's like a
seen...
mission-based game mode.
I saw a screenshot
Not even survival.
of the blackout, and that's all I've seen. It is fucked though. I don't know. It's interesting how Activision Blizzard is going the mobile route, because they have Diablo, like the mobile Diablo or whatever that was. Now they got COD Mobile. World of Warcraft on mobile when?
I think the reason is because a lot of people in India and China are just now getting smartphones.
True.
Yeah, it's gonna be billions of dollars for them. A lot of money. And what? They've partnered with fucking Tencent. That's a big fucking marketplace in China. China number one.
Number one, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna take over America in the economy war in a couple of years. Anyways, that's it for episode 5. Hope you motherfuckers enjoyed it. It was a sparse one, but she'll be right. I was Hitman Robit. Sorry, what? I was HitmanVere and Robit and me. Is it Ver or Veer?
It's like, when I made this account, I just made it in a Finnish accent, aka HitmanVere. But like, everyone started saying Veer, so I just went with that. It's very easier to pronounce.
Every time I read it in my head, I either say HitmanVere or Ver. Like, it changes every fucking time I read it.
Yeah, I would say Veer is the most accurate one.
No. HitmanVere. You can find these two motherfuckers, links in the description, all their social medias and all that shit. And cheers for watching.